There's our juvenile Cooper. Decided to preen up a little bit. Keeps looking over the back. There's a juvenile northern harrier flying by. They're keeping a close eye on him. He's got the hackles up. Checking out every little bird that makes a sound. There we go. A bit closer there. A nice clear shot. I'd like to see the harrier come in. Get two of them interacting there a little bit. But this is a famous thicket at Frager Road South and South 204th Street. We see everything here. Merlins and Coopers and red tails and sharp shins. Peregrine falcons. We've seen everything here in this thicket. But today, got the juvenile coop. Trying to find a snack. Looks very alert. Alrighty then. Well, there's our peregrine on the hunt. She's down here by the Heritage Farms. There are a couple of merlins hunting the area, and about 3 kingfishers are trying to chase the merlins away and the falcon. The falcon was up in the tree with her mate over here. And this might be a juvenile here. Yeah, I think we have a juvenile peregrine hanging around here. I don't know. The feet are kind of yellow, but it's got the stripes. Now they're chasing kingfishers again. And we also have 2 merlins in the area. There he comes around again. They're buzzing around here, just hunting the area. And they've been playing. We've got the merlin and the peregrine falcon and the marsh hawk. Well, we got actually two merlins, and this peregrine falcon and the marsh hawk. They're all doing flight maneuvers here. So we're having a good time. Anyway, we're down by the horse track, Kent, Washington, by the Heritage Farm. Yeah, we're checking these guys out and seeing kind of excitement we can have here with the birds of prey. They're really displaying and flying, having a good time today. Chasing each other, and it's more or less like play, but the merlins were serious. They're trying to catch something. Alright. Got his buddy with him. There's 2 merlins in this tree. I'll try to back off. I come back quite a ways. He's below him here a little bit. There they are. You can barely see him in there. We got 2 of them in the thicket. They were here earlier, then one took off and he's finally come back. So I'll try to get this bottom one this time. Oh yeah. There he is. He's preening up. Oh yeah, I'll come in a little bit more. There he is. Well, we've seen these 2. You can see it looks like he's molding a tail feather, I think. Unless that's just a stripe maybe, but we're lucky to get them both in the same tree today. They're both cleaning up. Oh yeah, they'll work together hunting. Oh, he's going to fan that tail and strike. Look at that, would you? Isn't that great? Look at that. My goodness, that is just beautiful pose. Look how beautiful this bird is. This is our merlin preening up. We like that. I saw him chase a bird earlier, a small bird. And he took off and then he came back. Joined his friend here, his sibling. And they both decided to preen up in the tree. Anyway, looking around, they're enjoying the sunshine. I'll back off, try to get the top one. He's got to be coming up here pretty quick. Oh yeah, we'll get this guy here. There he is. He's doing a fine job. Look at this guy. Oh yeah. He's thinking about getting ready to take off. He's looking now. He spotted some movement. He wants to get a chance to go catch something. Look at him look, would you? Very alert. He's checking every direction now, looking for his opportunity, and he'll just fly out here just as quick as he can. Yeah, they're quick. Oh yeah. I've seen a lot of birds below him. There he goes. And he wants to preen up now. So we'll just keep an eye on him. Look at that tail. He's working on that now. I'm going to fan it out. Look at that, would you? My goodness. We certainly like that. Putting on quite a show. Wow, check that stretch out. Isn't that beautiful? What a great bird. Now he's got his leg out. How wonderful is that? Come down here and get him putting on a show like that. My goodness sakes. This is a wonderful day. Well, looks like we got a peregrine here. We're at the hot spot, Frager Road South and South 204th. He's in the thicket. You may have seen this one earlier in the season, but I'm happy to see him here again. We were down here looking for this guy once before. Like a juvenile peregrine falcon. And we're down in Kent making the rounds, and he's obviously hunting here, so we have some filtered light today. The sun's coming out. A lot of ducks in there, you can hear them. Some geese too. This guy here is decided to check things out. He's right in the thicket here watching all the ducks and the small birds. And we're just excited about finding him. A little bit of a breeze today. We're testing everything out. And hopefully we'll be able to see him take after something. We've got many birds in the area now. We're trying to locate our red-shouldered hawk. Oh, there he goes. He spotted something. Yeah, where we have the merlin and the kestrel hunting together. Kestrel just flew. They're hunting these little birds. He's coming back now. He landed right up on top. There's our merlin flying. Took out after some birds. Our kestrel's still here. He's turning around, coming back. There he just zoomed around by the kestrel. And there he's landed. They're both in the same tree again. How cool is that? They're in the same tree hunting the little birds. Merlin just took out and made a flight and came back, and the kestrel did the same. The kestrel's above and the merlin's below. I'll see if I can zoom in on them. But they're hunting these goldfinches that are hanging out here. Alright, there he goes again on another chase. Alright, now we have the kestrel and the merlin flying together. Alright, now the kestrel's coming back. The merlin's going across the field. There's our kestrel. Alright. Well, the wind's picking up. We've been chasing the starlings. A lot of starlings in the area. I'll come in a little bit more. There he is. You can see that wind. We're down here on Frager Road South and South 204th Street. Down by the Heritage Farms, the horse track. And this accipiter here is fighting the wind. He's holding in here because there's a bunch of starlings flying around. They were on the road and he snuck in this thicket. Thought maybe get a chance to catch one. Oh yeah. He's just looking every which way and hanging on the perch. Got good color in his feet. Yeah, look, there he goes. He's on the hunt now after them darn after them starlings. He moved over a little bit. Our merlin's coming back to the tree. He'll land a little bit lower. See if we can get in on him. There he is. He's had quite the hunt there. We'll just keep an eye on him. He made a pass at a dove. There was a mourning dove and he darn near got it. So he made a couple of circles around, chased as far as he could, and the dove went to cover, so he circled around, came back to his perch, and there he goes on the next hunt. So he's a busy guy. Alright, he flew up on a fence post on the railing on the fence. And there's a flicker right below, and that's what he's hunting. The flicker's hopping along, and we'll see what happens. Alright, merlin came back in, right where I had it set before. There he is. Looks like he's having quite the time today. Now there he is. He's just getting all set up. Back on his hunting perch, getting ready for the next flight. You can see the wind blowing a little bit. We definitely got a hungry merlin today. He is chasing the flickers and everything else. There's some stellar jays in the area, but the main thing we see him chasing now was the flickers. And he's made several passes at them. That's our little merlin. Usually he has a mate that hunts with him. I hear a woodpecker or something. There he goes. He's after the flicker again. You can hear the flicker. Well, here is our kestrel. She took over the perch and sitting here just preening up. She's enjoying the perch. I'll back off. I think there's a stellar jay right above her there. There we go. Just flew. A stellar jay flew out. And here's our kestrel. Look at that. Just kind of posing and enjoying the weather. You can see all the good markings on the side of her head there and her brown feathers on her back. I don't see the merlin in the tree. They were hunting together, so. She hunts little birds and grasshoppers, dragonflies, of course any little vole or mouse too. So she's checking everything out here. Got a little bit of a breeze. See the limbs swaying there, and she's checking out the area for her food. We got a wetland here. Got a lot of the dragonflies and some grasshoppers, small birds. She's mainly interested in the rodents, voles and small meadow mice, things like that. You got a little bit of a breeze picking up now. There's a pair of them. She has a friend she hunts with. It's a merlin. I saw them working together the other day, so. Oh yeah, I can see when the Wind blows the tree, she keeps her head in one spot and her body goes up and down. See how that works? It's amazing, isn't it? That way when they're watching something, their whole body can go up and down, but their head stays in one spot and they can stay focused. Alright, I think we'll check around and see if we can locate some of the other birds. Oh yeah, here's our sharp shin. Try to come in close on him. There he is. He's over here by the horse track trying to catch a starling. Good looking bird too. There he is. We're on the corner of Frager Road South, South 204th Street, Kent, Washington, right next to the Green River. Great spot for getting next to the accipiters. Again, this is our subadult sharpshin. Got a few spots on his back yet. Seen this bird here before. He's just a looking every which way. And he's here for the starlings. I'm going to come in again and try to get a little closer. There we go. Now you can see those orange feathers on the breast. Checking him out. He's just a looking. Look at this guy. We like when we find this one. Oh yeah. He's definitely alert. Wants to try to catch himself a snack. We'll keep it. Well, here we have two accipiters. They're hunting together. These are juveniles. They're probably siblings from the same nest. And I think they're both male immature Cooper hawks, because I see they had their hackles up. I did a close-up on the lower one. But I wanted to let it run from this angle here and from this distance so we can see the small birds flitting around. And keep an eye on them. There you can see a couple birds. They land actually pretty close to them. There he goes after one. Oh yeah, he moved over a couple limbs. All right then. We'll check out this other one here. I see his sibling has moved over closer now, so I'll back off. Maybe we'll get them both in the same video here. He's just sitting above him a little bit. There he is. Yeah, the sibling is up and to the left on the limb there. But they're trying to catch these little birds, and the little birds are coming in kind of teasing them a little bit. Now it looks like this one wants to preen up a little bit. Oh yeah, I'll come in on him. There you go. Yeah, you can see the bars on his tail now and the spots on his back. But he's still keeping a sharp eye out for the for those little birds. He wants to make one of those his lunch, so I'll back off a little bit. Oh yeah, he's going to relieve himself. Now he'll fly. Yep, he hopped up a little bit there. He went over and joining his buddy. Cooper hawks. They're hunting small birds in the thicket here. They're hunting together. You can tell by the spots on their back, and they can put their hackles up. Oh yeah, see, they're chasing these birds around now. They're kind of playing, doing little aerial maneuvers here. All right. That's a beautiful bird. There he's looking up, because see, the little birds, they land up in the limbs above them. You can see them flit by. Gives him quite a bit of entertainment, and then it sharpens his hunting skills. Well, we got some ducks took off. Yeah, Cooper hawks on. Now there's a bird right below him. See that? See what he thinks about that. It's right below the hawk there on the limb. But he's tried to catch him before, so this bird here is not too much scared of that Cooper hawk. There he flew away. And he's looking over there to see for an opportunity on one of these little guys, these little birds. He seems very content. He likes this hunting area because there's many small birds in the thicket. They're eating the buds on the tree here, and he's thinking about, well, maybe I can catch one of those. And he's on the hunt. A lot of little birds flitting around. He's found him a good spot where all the little birds are feeding, and he's looking for the opportunity to try to catch one. You see the little birds fly by every once in a while. He's just looking every which way. There you get a good profile on him. See those white spots on his back and the bars on his tail. He looks to the left and the right. Oh, there's the other one come back to join him. So that's his sibling. There you go. He was off hunting in a different spot. There we go. Now you can see the two of them together. Like I say, they're siblings, and they probably hatched out of the same nest, and they came to the thicket here, and they've been hunting together. Well, we'll see if we can see some of the little birds flit by. But they have pretty good success when they hunt together, and then of course later on then they'll be hunting solo, but they're used to being in a nest and working together, and they're doing just fine. So all right then, I think we'll call that good. Well, looks like he wants to preen up. Oh yeah, he's going to do a little cleanup here. You see him turn his head around and see his tail. Look at that, would you? And he pulls the feather through his beak there, kind of straightens everything out. His siblings flying around chasing the other birds, and this guy here's keeping a close eye on it. You can see some of the little birds fly by. They got some nice big white spots on the back. That's how you spot the juveniles. And they have the streaked chest. Oh yeah. It's a good looking bird here. It's got a really good perch. He's going to preen up. Got his hackles up, showing us the spots on the back of his wings. And you can see the bars on the tail from the back. When he turns around, well, then you can see the bars are really lighter, and you get him from the front side this time, still in the thicket hunting. The birds are flitting by. You see the nice markings on the breast and the bars on the tail from the underside. They're looking very alert here. A lot of little birds flitting around, and he's sitting here on the perch, hoping to catch one of them. That's a sibling that went off hunting too. He should be coming back, but they were hunting together here. You can see him looking every which way, and little birds go by every now and then, so we're lucky. He's giving us the front side. Now he's going to preen up a little bit. Check this out. I get that tail squared away. We like it when they preen. We have a great spot here. It's always going to scratch up a little bit. We got filtered light today, and this is a male Cooper hawk. And he's sitting here waiting for his sibling to come back. And And they've been hunting together these small birds, and I guess it works for them. They must catch it every once in a while, so they're probably out of the same nest here. So anyway, he's looking all over now, looking over his shoulder. He was preening a little bit, trying to figure out where his sibling went. And keep an eye on all the other little birds that are in the thicket. Well, he's going to preen a little more here. But you can see they have a long tail with the stripes on it. And that's an accipiter. And this is a juvenile, very close. Look very much the same as the sharp-shinned hawk, only the sharp-shin is smaller. But the thing is, the sharp-shin cannot put the hackles up on the back of the head. So, oh, watch this guy preen up a little bit. Oh yeah, he's looking up on top. Yeah, that's because his little birds are above him. That's why he turned his head upside down. Oh yeah, he's going to preen up now. He wants to get all them feathers in shape now and show off his tail, all the bars in the tail and his wing. We'll just keep a close eye on this guy. Oh yeah, he's got him a good perch here. You can see the spots on the back of his wings and streaks on his chest. And you can notice there when he puts the hackles up on the back of his head. So, like I said, that's how you can tell the Cooper hawk from the sharp shin, because the sharp shin cannot put those hackles up. And he's going to stretch his foot a little bit and put it up under there. He's very alert because he's looking at all those little birds that are flitting around. And he wants to make one of those little snack. The sharp-shin's eye is a little bit bigger for the head than the Cooper hawk, so that's one other way you can tell. If the eyeball looks a little bit big for the bird, that's probably a sharp-shin then, and the fact that they will not put their hackles up. Well, it's a great day for bird watching. We're down here, we got filtered light, there's plenty of little birds going on, and like I say, we've got a pair of Cooper hawks here, juveniles, they're siblings, and they were hunting together, and oh yeah, he's looking up again at them little birds in the twigs above him. Well, I think we'll call that pretty much good then. What this one's going to do, you can see the rufous red color of the tail. And got her back to it. She's in the sunshine warming up. I'll try to zoom in on the face a little bit. The beak. There we go. Check that out. Good looking bird. Yep. Back off. And there we are. But this is one of the favorite spots. We get a lot of birds in this tree, and the sun's right on my back, so everything's perfect today. And the bird's looking around. Probably looking for that mate that was sitting right in the same tail hawk, getting ready to fly. She turned around here. Oh yeah, and there she goes. All right. All right, we're down here at by the horse track down by the Boeing Aerospace Building. It's just west of the Boeing Aerospace Building. And it's a horse track, and it's on the west side of the Green River. And they've been putting in a catch pond here. It's a big area they're working on for flood control. And I found this wonderful kingfisher sitting here. So I've zoomed in with him on my Sony camcorder with the 70 digital zoom. And he's sitting there just really posing and looking great. The sun is just right. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and coming in at an angle. There's not a cloud in the sky, and I thought I'd come out and see if I find some birds. I'm very excited about finding this kingfisher. It's all blue heron up the road too. I came down and tried to get another movie of the kestrel. We made one yesterday, and he's back in the same spot, but he's leery. Every time I sneak up on him, he flies. So I was hoping the kestrel would be as tame as this guy here, and I get a really good movie of it. But again, we're in Kent, Washington, not far from the KOA campground. There's many birds here to see, many, many things peregrine falcons. We've seen coopers and sharp shins, red tails. Got all the geese and there's bald eagles, ospreys. Anyway, we're excited now. We did find us a kingfisher, and we're going to make a great movie of it and share it with our friends. Oh yeah, look at it. Try to preen up a little bit. I like the way he moves his tail up and down, looking around like this is a fish eater. He'll dive down and catch a small fish. He seems to be enjoying it very much. Well, I think we'll call that good then. It looks pretty good. He comes in very clear, and hope you enjoy the movie. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, concentration now. Check that out. She may see an opportunity. She's facing this way because if she launches straight off in front of her, the sun will be in the bird's eye. Look, she turned around. Look at this. Now we get to see this side. Oh yeah, she's still sitting. All turned around here, showing us this side. Watching everything that's moving now. Scratch up a little bit. This is great. We get to see the feathers from this side now. She turned around. Sun's coming in here and highlighting all the bars on her underside. Look at that. Her orange chest, tail feathers, her wings, her red eye. I'm going to stretch out a little more here. I hear the ducks again. They're calling. They're having a big puddle party today, the ducks. Alright, she's pulling her tail in now. I've been studying birds of prey for about 40 years. When it comes to these birds, I've learned a lot. Some people say I'm the suppository of knowledge when it comes to these birds of prey. I have learned a lot. Oh yeah, kind of pulling the tail in a little bit. Well, we'll see here. Got one wing out. Well, both of them are out, yeah. Oh yeah, duckies are chattering again. Cooper hawk stretching out some more. Great day at the Thicket. Get a video like this. Adult female Cooper hawk on the hunt, drying off. My goodness. We're still hoping that Merlin moves in. Be a good day for that one to show up. Like these Cooper hawks. My goodness. They'll stand there on 1 foot, sun, stretch out. Alright, getting ready to go and turning around again. The blue heron wants to preen up a little bit. Or the green heron. Wants to clean up a little bit. He's under his wing. You see his long legs there. Been down here fishing, enjoying the sunshine. We've been enjoying watching him. This is the juvenile. He's quite the fisherman. Been doing really good. You can drive by here when he's standing in that grass. You can see how camouflaged it is. You hardly can see him. We're all excited about it because he's in the exact same spot he was yesterday. Oh yeah, look at this guy. He's really stretching up. He snaps that neck out and catches that fish. He's really a good fisherman. Oh yeah, he's preening up. Wants to get all his feathers in order there. They have American bitterns here also. They're a little bit lighter colored. So we met another bird watcher and he was all excited about showing us the green herons. That's how we recognized it. Well, we know he caught 2 fish, so I think we're going to call that good. The wind's really blowing out. Look at that, would you? That limb is just a-sailing around. Cooper getting blow dried here, now giving us a nice profile shot. We do like that. Look at that, would you? Limb's really moving now. That tail all fanned out. My goodness. You see the white hackles on the back of the head there. Really getting some good sunlight now. Nice profile. See the color of the eye. Their eyes slowly turn to red as they get older. When they get so old, they're just blood red. They start out real light yellow, and then they get yellow, then yellow orange, and orange, and then reddish orange, and then red. They really get dark. It all comes with age. And they have the beige, or the like on the orange on the chest. If that's up under the eye, that's a female. And if it's gray up under the eye, that's a male. In Cooper hawks, that's how you tell. And of course the size, male's a little smaller, but unless you got them side by side, you wouldn't know. So anyway, our Cooper hawk here is looking over the back, bobbing the head a little bit. Look at that one look here. My goodness. He's got something on his mind now. He is really looking. Alright. Adult Cooper hawk on the hunt. Gonna preen a little bit here. Whatever bird that was kind of took it easy now. There we go. Preen it up good now. Gonna do that tail. Get that all squared away. All fanned out. Look at that, would you? There we go. Have a nice makeover here. You got that oil glands, put some oil on and get everything squared away. Waterproof the feathers. Get enough rain around here. Beautiful bird though. Adult Cooper hawk, preening up. Rubbing the beak a little bit. It may have had a snack then. Cleans up the feet. There we go, doing the tail again. I actually like coming out on a wet day because the birds get wet and then they got to preen. Gives a lot of good activity. When the sun comes out like this, it couldn't ask for better. Oh, scratching up there. Look at that. Yeah, we got a couple of good places we come for bird watching. And this is the one we call the Thicket. Frager Road South. Well, our pair of bald eagles are back over here by the St. Patrick's Cemetery. There was a third eagle here, so they wanted to let them know this is their area. So they came in just to holler and drove him off, and then they landed up here in the tree side by side. nest tree's right behind them, so they just wanted to make sure the interloper didn't get settled into their area. We're all excited about this pair. We discovered them working on their nest about a week or so ago, and they put a twig in every now and then, and they're always fishing down by the bridge there at 200, South 200th and the Green River. The river widens out about by the Three Friends fishing hole, and they're right up in that big tree usually. So here these two are, just sitting up here enjoying the sunshine today and protecting their area. They've got a new nest going. They don't want that other eagle bothering them. So we're happy to see them again, defending their area. It's going to be a new nest this year. They have just started it. They got several sticks in there, but about the end of this month I should get fairly serious about working on it. But it was fairly interesting. We saw one eagle come over and we thought it was one of these guys, but then these two were right after it, so they run him out of the area. That might be the same one that Peregrine had a battle with the other day across the river over that kill. But the peregrine falcon run him off and run him into a big cottonwood tree. Anyway, these are our other two pair. We're all excited about their nest now and getting close to time where they should get quite busy. There's another pair at the end of James Street. Of course, we watch that nest too. So now we have two pairs of eagles to watch this year. Oh yeah, he's just checking everything out. Well, it looks like the excitement is over. They're just going to kind of sit tight now, so we'll see if we can locate that merlin. There's our little bird. Looking up, see if there's any Cooper hawks or merlins sailing through the area. Oh yeah, he's yawning a little bit. Alright then. Well, we saw a Cooper hawk on the stump out here, and we're going to go see if we can locate him. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, crows coming in now. They want to harass our Cooper here. I'll back off a little bit and maybe see what they look like there in the tree. Yeah, they're coming in because they know he's there. Well, he's got 6 in that tree and 3 in the other, and a couple of singles. Oh yeah, Coop's sitting tight. You can see the size a little bit here. Yeah, they're getting a little closer to one. Come back in on them. Coop don't care. He's going to sit right here and enjoy it. There we go. Got to get all dried off. Like the markings on the underside of the wing too. Now it's all fanned out. Quit sprinkling now, so looks like it may preen a little bit. Oh, she's spreading out really good here. We do like that. But when the hawk is in this position drying off, they're not too excited about it. The birds know it's a cleanup mode. Crows, well, they just come in just for something to do. That's what crows do. Try to get the Cooper to fly and then chase it. But Coop's not going to pay attention to him. Getting serious about getting these feathers ready. Looking up. See somebody flying over. There's a red tail hangs out here too, and a marsh hawk. For now, the crows are roosting in the trees right next to her, and she wants to finish drying off and preening. We enjoy that. I was just driving by looking for the merlin because I come to this thicket. This is where I look for them, and sure enough, found this Cooper hawk here today. Decided to make a video of it. Sprinkling a little bit, so just set up my window mount on my car That's my blind, basically. It doesn't disturb the bird. They're used to cars going by, and she'll sit right there. I got the camera mounted to the window and making my video with my Canon SX60 power shot. What a camera. 16 pixels for bird watching is great. You can zoom in and see what you're... We don't need binoculars with this camera. I use it all the time. I zoom in, see what it is. It's terrific. Recommend it. Oh yeah, now the coop's looking back over there towards where the red-winged blackbirds were. Like I said, I think she's just sitting tight, drying off now. If the condition is right, well then the hunt will be on. It rained pretty good. It's been kind of a wet morning, and she wants to get the feathers all ready now. Keep an eye on her. She watches everything that moves. We got the mailman coming. We'll go by us and see if she flies. Oh, we're going to stretch out her foot. Look at that. Look at this with you. Wings up. Oh yeah. Fan that tail out. We like that. My goodness. This is quite the show here today. Scratch up a little bit. Can't get better than that. Look at this with you. How great is that? You can see the crows now. They saw her move. They're flying more of them in the tree behind her. Let's see if they can run her out. She's looking intent on something across the road. She sees an opportunity, she'll darn sure take it. Oh yeah, look, she's getting ready, and there she goes, coming right over me. On the hunt. What this one's going to do, you can see the rufous red color of the tail. And got her back to us, she's in the sunshine warming up. I'll try to zoom in on the face a little bit. The beak, there we go, check that out. Good looking bird. Yep, back off, and there we are. But this is one of the favorite spots. We get a lot of birds in this tree, and the sun's right on my back, so everything's perfect today. The bird's looking around, probably looking for that mate that was sitting right in the same tail hawk, getting ready to fly. She turned around here. Oh yeah, and there she goes. All right. Here's our female peregrine falcon. We're down here by the Boeing Aerospace in Kent, Washington. She just got done making a flight after a flock of seagulls and a duck. It was unsuccessful, but the male's been assisting her, so they're both sitting in their favorite tree resting and getting their energy back. She's preening up, and in a little bit they'll make another pass. I'll zoom out and give you a view of the two of them together. There we go. That's him in the top of the tree. A little bit smaller than she is. There we go. And there's our happy peregrines. They got their mindset on getting a duck today, so. But we did see him hunt. Looked really good, so. I could try to zoom in on him a little bit, and then we'll have had them both in there. There he is, sitting up there in the top of the tree. Looking the situation over, waiting for his chance. Try to catch a duck. The other day he did get a duck. We saw him take it in midair, so that was pretty good. He's a good duck hunter. I like watching them work together. That works pretty good. Well, I'll back off then. We'll call that good there. And there the two of them are again. A little bit here, a little bit more. And they're just resting. Like I say, they had a pretty good flight, and they didn't have a success in catching it, but they're just resting up, getting ready for the next round. We'll call that good then. Over and out, and bye-bye. Well, here's a duck just kind of sitting there, wiggling. It looks like he's sleeping and drifting. Not doing much here. Just kind of sitting there with his fell asleep at the wheel here. See if I can come over a little bit. Yeah, there he is, just kind of taking a little nap. Got some of his buddies swimming around there. There we go. How about that? This guy here is swimming around. A couple of guys up there. It's a great wetland, and the peregrine falcon's in the trees, keeping an eye on him too. He's got ideas of having one of these for lunch, I think. Get back over and see this guy. Yeah, they got many beautiful ducks there just sitting around here taking it easy. I'll come back and see what else we got over here on this side. Oh yeah, see what this guy's up to. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's many ducks in there. Like I say, it's a good spot here. That's why the peregrine hangs out. He catches many ducks here. There's this pair here gonna swim around a little bit. We're down by the Boeing Aerospace building again. We're on Frager Road South and South 204th Street. And she's at the end of the road down there. And we see her in this tree a lot. This is where she hunts the ducks. A little overcast today, she's kind of looking around. But we've had her in this tree before. And she'll sit up here and look around, and sometimes her mate comes in and then they'll hunt together on the ducks. They usually have pretty good success. But she's really looking around. I didn't see any ducks when we drove in, so they may have made a pass already, so I thought I'd take the opportunity and make a little video of her. But we've been seeing a lot of the birds pairing up, and the male and female peregrine, they've been of course together all winter down here. They sleep on the Boeing Aerospace building, and this is one of their favorite hunting spots, so we're down here checking up on her. We've been seeing the eagles paired up and the red tails. We saw the red tail lives down in this area a week ago. She was hauling sticks in her nest, so they're getting ready now. But we were excited. We did see the peregrine here. And we're going to see if we can find the merlin. There's a merlin that hangs out in the area, and we're hoping to discover where his nest is, and we make that our project for this nesting cycle. So we come down about every day for that reason, because we want to see if we can locate the nest. And he hangs out in this, well, almost the same tree too, but not far from here up on the hill. There's some good fir trees, conifer trees. I think that might be where he hangs out, and he may have the nest there. And there's a sharpshin that hangs out here also. But this is one of the resident peregrine falcons. We're in Kent, Washington, like I say, not far from the KOA campground. And this is where they winter out every year. Oh, look at her. There she goes. She's after something. Look at her go. My goodness. Looks like she's going to come back in. All right. Well, she came back in. Yeah, she made a pass at the ducks. They flew, and then she sailed back in here. Well, we're all excited about it. How about that? She's definitely on the hunt. Well, this turned out to be a pretty good spot today, so we got her taken out after duck and got her coming back to her perch, so she's obviously hungry. Now it looks like she's going to preen up a little bit. We'll make our little run and see if we can see the male. Like I say, a lot of times they hunt together and they have really good success when they do that, so we're all excited about it. Yeah, she's scratching up. Yeah, she's a happy gal there. She's getting a little exercise here. The rain has stopped now. It's not too bad, so she did make a pass at the ducks, so she'll make another one here in a little bit. Well, I think we can probably call that good then. I'll turn it off. We'll go see if we can locate the male. Alright, enjoy the video. Okay, here's our green heron. He's on a little fishing expedition, trying to get himself something to eat, waiting around here. I saw him catch a couple of minnows. Now his usual spot is just a little ways down, about 50 yards down the ditch here. He came down here. Look at him reach out and wading in here. We did see him catch a fish already. Hopefully we'll get another one. We'll catch it on video. Yeah, he's just waiting there. This is an immature green heron. He's waiting around looking for more fish. Oh yeah, he's getting in position here. He's usually can find him down here on in the ditch. Like I say, he's only like 50 yards from where he normally fishes. And we did see him catch a couple of minnows already, so. I think we might call that pretty much it. He just kind of waiting and looking. All right, we'll call that good then. That juvenile Cooper sitting up here in the thicket. The rain stopped, so decided to hang out a little bit, see if I get a chance to catch a bird. You see him here on a regular basis, so well, now it's looking over the back. Starting to get a few cars coming by, so maybe we'll see him fly. Definitely enjoying the perch. Now we're just west of the Heritage Farm horse track. They have a half-mile horse racing track. And on the north side is the thicket, and that's where this bird is. And this is the hot spot for finding accipiters and merlins. Red tails, we've also seen marsh hawks here. Many, many raptors. We've got two kinds of peregrine falcons in here, juveniles in the past. And so we watch this. It's one of our hot spots. There's actually a place to park right in front of it. So that's where I pull in and get set up here and see what's going on. All right. Oh yeah. He knows what's going on here. Give us a good view this time. May have a little snack in that crop. We'll check it out. I like that. They're checking everything out now. It's a juvenile. You can tell by the brown streaks on the chest. Look at all the hackles up on the side and the top. Very intent on the hunt here. Wants to stay dry, don't spend all day preening again. We like it when we get a close-up like this, I'll tell you that. That's the thicket. I'm going to back off and give us a shot so you can kind of picture where we're at. It's a beautiful spot. There's the thicket. We're shooting with a Canon SX60. We can get way back. I'll show you the zoom on this. It's unbelievable. 16.1 pixels. There's our bird. We'll come in for the close-up again. And there we are. Check that out. We can come even more. There you are, right there. Looking back over there. Okay, looks like he's going to hang out for a while. Black Phoebe, all the way up here from Baja, California. That's pretty cool for this guy. Alright. Down he goes and back up again. Down again he goes. Alright, he's off again to another perch. Alright, now he went back up to his first perch again. Sitting right there on a nice little curved twig. Wait for the next chance to catch the next insect. Now there you go. Very quick. He can take off fast and back on the perch again. Oh, we're all excited about it. Been coming down here the past 3 days. We saw him yesterday early in the morning, then he vanished in the afternoon. So you got to get here early. Like I say, it's about 9:45 right now. That's what he likes to feed. We're doing the big year. This is the last day here. This is December 31st. And we wanted to make sure we got it in for the Audubon Christmas bird watch, because don't see too many black phoebes up here. Like I said before, normally Baja, California and further south, so how this guy got up here we don't know, but it's a pleasure to see him. There he goes again. Call him Wrong Way Corrigan. He was supposed to be going south and he went north or something. We also have a pair of eagles hanging around this pond here and fish. Oh, this guy's back and forth. We saw the peregrine hunting just west of the horse track yesterday, so oh, he's off and back and to and fro. He's quite the hunter, this guy. Well, we'll share this with all our friends and that missed it. Now they'll get a chance to see it. And Bruce and Avenel Love, we want to make sure they get a chance to see this. All right then. All right, we'll try from this angle here. Really coming in clear now. There he's just a-looking. Checking everything out. Got some people hiking down the road. He's kind of looking at them. See how long he hangs out here. He's preening up. Just kind of finishing up there, getting everything squared away and looking down in the thicket, see if there's any birds. We're going to keep an eye on him. He's going to finish the preening, I think. Oh, yeah. What a good-looking Cooper hawk. Juvenile. Nice, fresh morning here, just preening up. A pair of ducks just flew. Let's see if we can get a hold of that. Now the Cooper's watching the people hike down the road. They're bird watchers too. They got their big lens on and their camera. They're trying to see what happens here. I'll watch this guy, maybe he'll fly. I come down about every day looking for that black phoebe, and I got a video of that up at the other end of the retention pond. Oh, he's looking nervous. See, the people are coming closer. Now he's looking down, trying to figure out where one of those red-winged blackbirds are hiding. They were here yesterday and the day before. Well, he's having a great day here. Got a good perch. Nice thicket. You can see everything around. There's usually plenty of birds around. Just checking everything out. Birders are hiking down the road here. I'm going to keep things going here. He's looking now. Got the hackles up, staring at him. They're getting closer. We'll see what happens with him. He's going to get ready to fly. Yeah, now he's looking over the back. He sees them coming. We like that. There goes the ducks taking off. Cooper Hawk watching. Okay, and there he goes. Down he goes into the thing. Let's see if he caught something. He's into the grass. Struggle going in the grass. He must have got something. Alright, well, we'll see what happens here. Alright, he flew up here now. He tried to catch a coot. He had it for a while, a pretty good struggle, then he let it go. It was just a bit much for him. So there he is. He was after that coot. He had it in his talons, but it was just too big of a struggle, so he let it go and he flew up here now. So he's on the hunt. A little bit wet on the breast feathers, looks like. He sat there, and then the hikers came in and disturbed some ducks, and he got his chance, see? Alright, he was down there getting it. He had a little struggle, and then he let it go. So now he's sitting back up here. Alright, we'll sit tight here now. We'll see what he's up to. There's our kestrel looking at a bird that landed right below her. She's just kind of enjoying her perch today. I should back off. I think I could pick it up there, but that's what she's looking at. I saw it fly in. We're enjoying the filtered light. And we're kind of keeping an eye out for the sharpshins. They come here, and there's a pair of merlins also that hunt this spot. So we're going to try to see if we can locate them. Alright, there's more birds right below her. I'll back off a little bit. There we go. They've been flitting around in there. Well, they left now. Alright, well, we'll come back in then. There's our girl. Anyway, it's a wonderful spot. Now it looks like she's going to preen up a little bit. Got some lovely rusty feathers on her shoulders there, and white marks on her head, and bars on her tail. Oh yeah. She's going to do a little preening session here. We'll find that in there. And then, like I say, there's been few insects go by and some small birds, so I also had a hummingbird come by. So we're going to keep an eye on her for a little bit, then we're going to look for the merles. Oh yeah, she's going to scratch her head up now. Alright, well, I hear the birds chirping. So the wetland is coming to life now, and we'll see what other kind of birds of prey we can find. There she goes. She's on the hunt. We got a close-up now. Yeah, this is the adult here. Got the orange breast feathers. Let's see how this one's doing here. Might have had a snack and just drying off now. There we go. Check that out. Adult Cooper Hawk. Drying off, and the wind's blowing the tail feathers around, getting good and dry now. This is such a hot spot. We're down by the Heritage Farm horse track. We're just at the west end of the horse track. They have a half-mile track there, and there's a thicket on the north side of the road. And that's where we're at, and that's where this adult Cooper is. Just enjoying the breeze and drying off. Had a bath. Waiting to get squared away for the day here. There's a juvenile Cooper Hawk hangs out here too, and we see that one on a regular basis. We're curious about the Merlin. That's the one we're up to. Saw him the other day and want to see if we can locate him. So we're always looking for that, and then we found this one here, so. We'll watch the adult here, looking over the back now, and And like I say, you can see the breast feathers, they're wet, the tail, so this one will probably sit it out for a while. Unless something, a great opportunity comes, then it will flash off here and try to catch it. But, well, he's pretty wet. Well, that's our adult Cooper hawk, sitting in the thicket here and drying off. All the other birds, well, they're being pretty quiet right now. Oh, here comes some blue sky, see? What a happy camper now. Oh, I hear the crows. They've spotted him. Or her, whichever it is. Got the hackles up on the back of the head. That's the first thing we look for, and because the sharp shin can't put the hackles up. That's one of the ways you can decide which one it is. So check and see if the hackles are up. That's the first thing we do. Oh, the wind's really blowing out. Look at that, would you? That limb is just a sailing around. Cooper getting blow dried here, now giving us a nice profile shot. We do like that. Look at that, would you? Limb's really moving now. That tail all fanned out. My goodness. You see the white hackles on the back of the head there. Really getting some good sunlight now. Nice profile. See the color of the eye. Their eyes slowly turn to red as they get older. When they get so old, they're just blood red. They start out real light yellow, and then they get yellow, then yellow orange, and orange, and then reddish orange, and then red. They really get dark. It all comes with age. And half the beige, or the like on the orange on the chest, if that's up under the eye, that's a female. And if it's gray up under the eye, that's a male. In Cooper hawks, that's how you tell. And of course the size, male's a little smaller, but unless you got them side by side, you wouldn't know, so. But anyway, our Cooper hawk here is looking over the back, bobbing the head a little bit. Look at that one, look here. My goodness. He's got something on his mind now. He is really looking. Alright. Adult Cooper hawk on the hunt. Gonna preen a little bit here. Whatever bird that was kind of took it easy now. There we go. Preen it up good now. Gonna do that tail. Get that all squared away. All fanned out. Look at that, would you? There we go. Have a nice makeover here. You got that oil glands, put some oil on and get everything squared away. Waterproof the feathers. Get enough rain around here. Beautiful bird though. Adult Cooper hawk, preening up, rubbing the beak a little bit. Well, it may have had a snack then. Cleans up the feet. There we go, doing the tail again. I actually like coming out on a wet day because the birds get wet and then they got to preen. Gives a lot of good activity. When the sun comes out like this, I couldn't ask for better. Oh, scratching up there, look at that. Yeah, we got a couple of good places we come for bird watching. And this is the one we call the Thicket. Frager Road South. Up a little bit. Little hummingbird sitting there taking her easy. Just looking around, enjoying that sunshine. Look at that green show up. Beautiful. We like that. Oh yeah, he's looking for insects. They don't live on just nectar. They gotta have their protein. They catch a lot of insects. That's how they survive. That's the reason they hang around birds of prey, because it flies around the nest and makes it easier to catch their insects. So when they're in their nesting cycle, they got a good source of bugs from the nest of the birds of prey. But they get a lot of insects. And that's easier than having to fly them down, because they're always hanging around them nests. I've seen them at peregrine nests, Cooper's nest, all over the place. And that's the attraction. Oh yeah, Cooper's busy now. Getting that wing feather now. Now back to the tail a little more. That wind is really blowing. See them twigs just a-sailing. Well, the bird's being pretty good. I'm fairly close now. And decide to fly in the middle of the thicket, getting squared away. Adult Cooper hawk. Busy as can be here. Stop sprinkling and raining and let's get those feathers squared away. Looks like it might be just about done here. I'll back off a little bit. There we go. I'm getting him to fly now. See how long he'll sit here. He's been there a while doing the makeover. And I can hear some of the ducks flying in and some red-winged blackbirds showing up. And there's a few starlings in the thicket, so this one may go for those. I'm gonna look over here a little bit. Smack in the beak here, come in on the head here a little bit. Now you see he's got the same color under the eyes as on the chest, so this is a female. The male would be gray under the eye. So we have a female, adult female Cooper hawk here, just getting squared away today. There's a male that hangs out here too. We've seen him several times, so we're glad to see the female here. Again, this is the thicket. Down by the Heritage Farm barn there in the racetrack. We got a half-mile track. We're just west of that, just a little bit. All right. We'll call that good then. A pair of shovelers going around filtering food. There they go. We're nice and close here. They're just having a great time, a good feed. The green heron's up in the thicket watching him. He doesn't care. He's going to take it easy. Oh yeah, they're just glistening in the sunlight now. Look at the head on this one. The green one. Round and around they go. Wonderful time. I've seen them here before, but never bothered to make a video. So they're just the way they get their food, round and round, stir it up, and then they feed, and they work together on it. All right. That juvenile Cooper sitting up here in the thicket. The rain stopped, so decided to hang out a little bit, see if I get a chance to catch a bird. You see him here on a regular basis, so well, now it's looking over the back. Starting to get a few cars coming by, so maybe we'll see him fly. Definitely enjoying the perch. Now we're just west of the Heritage Farm horse track. They have a half-mile horse racing track. And on the north side is the thicket, and that's where this bird is. And this is the hot spot for finding accipiters and merlins. Red tails, we've also seen marsh hawks here. Many, many raptors. We've got two kinds of peregrine falcons in here, juveniles in the past, and so we watch this. It's one of our hot spots. There's actually a place to park right in front of it, so that's where I pull in and get set up. And the bird's sitting there just posing. A lot of small birds. Now I've actually seen some red-winged blackbirds, but there's a whole bunch of starlings that hang out here at the horse track. And they feed around there in the horse pasture. And the Cooper hawks, they just sail in there, and the sharp shins and merlins catching them. So it's a good source of food for them and a good opportunity for bird watching. Yeah, this one here is also on the hunt, looking and preening just a little bit. So, yeah, right in touch. And we got good filtered light now. Stopped raining, the sun's just cutting through the clouds, and it's filtered, and it looks really good. They don't wash out the frame. So we should get a good definition on the feathers today. They won't be washing out with sunlight. If you were a photographer in the shop, you'd want filtered light, and that's what we got today, natural filtered light. What a great day for photos and movies. Anyway, this accipiter looks a little small. This could be a male, because I'm used to this tree seeing the other ones, and they seem to be a little bigger, so this may be a juvenile male Cooper hawk. Sitting up here just awaiting. I have several kinds of ducks in the area too. And we actually saw a female Cooper hawk try to get a coot the other day, so I had to let it go. It was too much for her. It was very interesting to watch that. Oh yeah, I can see the hackles up in the back of the head. I've said many times before, when they don't put their hackles up, it's usually a sharp-shinned hawk, because they can't do that. Because when they're in the juvenile plumage, they look very, very close, the Cooper and the sharp-shin. That's one of the ways to tell. Well, I hear the crows off in the distance. They'll probably be coming over to pay this one a visit. Might try to zoom in a little closer and see what we got here. See if we can get in a little bit closer on this one here. There we go. There you are. Look at that, would you? Beautiful shot. All right. Back over again. All right. And there we are. Oh, we like coming down here. We get a lot of activity. We're still hunting the merlin. We want to find him. It's been a hard one to find this year. But hopefully we'll locate him. All right then. Northern Harrier, Frager Road South and South 204th Street, Kent, Washington, just right down by the Heritage Farm horse track. Not too many ducks flying today. Oh yeah, this bird's getting ready, yawning a little bit, checking everything out that's moving. Look at that head going. We got a little sunlight now. Well, hopefully, see this one take off or preen. Oh yeah. I hear the little birds calling now. There's some bird watchers down here looking for the black phoebe and the tree sparrow. Alright. A lot of activity in the area again. We're looking for the pair of bald eagles. Haven't seen them. Oh yeah, rousting up. Check this out. How lucky is that? Should go on the hunt anytime now. After they relieve themselves, they usually take off. All right. A little stretch there. Northern Harrier, trying to think about catching something to eat here. I actually saw a couple of red-winged blackbirds behind me in the thicket, so I don't know why they show up this time of year, but they do. They kind of hang out a little bit. And I could hear them calling. Listen to the red-winged blackbirds calling now. Sitting over here on the favorite perch. And off they go on the hunt. I'll back off a little bit here, see what happens. Went down right below the perch. So it comes back up in here. We'll check it out. It's a perfect little perch. Must have caught something. Went down in the grass and hasn't come up yet. Alright. I'm scanning. I haven't seen her come up out of the grass yet. Okay, she's hunting. She's flying now. She's back up in the air. We'll see if she comes back to her perch. Alright, she's disappeared down in the grass again. Well, here's our Cooper juvenile. He's going to preen up now. Down in the famous thicket. There was two of them there. This one flew over here and they give us a nice preen-up. See some of the other birds flying around. I got some red-winged blackbirds in here and some starlings. But our coop, well, gonna preen up. Been a great day here for bird watch. Oh, we're getting right under the wing. Look at that. And there's some birders down here still looking for the black phoebe and the tree sparrow. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Twitting the tail a little bit, just happy here. Look at that. Checking the crop out, I don't see any bulbs, so it's still a hungry bird. A lot of birds behind. Those are crows up in the tree way over. We'll see if this guy can get all cleaned up, maybe get a chance to catch something. We've been having a good day. Like I say, this one's been traveling around with a friend. They're identical, and he flew over in the other tree. So we got two of these juvenile coops. Oh, getting that tail now. Look at that. Turn around, and I'll give this side. Well, that's good. Scratch up. My goodness. We've actually got him sitting there with a crow, about the same size as a crow. So You got the spots there in the back. This is juvenile plumage, Cooper hawk. Really getting into the cleanup now. Now I'm going to do more of that tail. My God, look at that. You see all the coloration, the bars. This is a lucky one today. Oh, and off he goes on the hunt. Over on the, oh, he just flew over in the other tree. Over here now, so finishing up the cleanup. Checking out all the birders down here, several of them in the area. Looking for the swamp sparrow and the tree sparrow. And the black phoebe. And there's also a Eurasian widgeon over on the pond they're looking for. And we found this Cooper hawk. There was two of them here earlier. And this one here decided to fly over here and preen up. So we'll keep an eye on this one a little bit. Maybe he'll turn around, we'll get a little closer view. There we are. Got the hackles up. A busy guy here. We'll see if we can get a view from the front a little bit. I'll try to move down and get a shot from the front side. Well, here's our great blue heron. And he's fishing down here in Kent, Washington. On Frager Road South and South 204th Street. And this is our great blue heron. He's right there by the water, trying to catch the little minnows. He's standing perfectly still. I just happened to see him when I was driving by. I turned around, I'm using my window mount on my car. And he's just sitting there, just as still as he can be, and waiting for a fish to swim around in that little bit of water he's there. And he'll snap out his beak and catch one of those minnows. We have several herons here. Saw an osprey earlier. And many other birds in the area. But this is our great blue heron. Now, last year we saw a green heron in this same spot fishing. So today we got the great blue heron, and one of our other movies we had the green heron here. So that's because of the little fish that swim around. It's a good spot for them to catch something. Alright then. I was hoping to see him snap his neck out and catch something, but it doesn't look like it. Well, we'll see if we can locate another bird. There's our Merlin. Oh yeah, he's on the hunt today. He's in his favorite perch. Look at this guy. He wants to see if he can catch himself some breakfast. Oh, he's got his head just a bobbing. Oh yeah. We saw his friend, the Cooper hawk, over in the tree. But they're both down here hunting again. We're all excited about it. He's been hanging around here for a while. We see him about every other time we come down to the area. And again, we're at 204 South, or South 204th Street in South Frager in Kent, Washington. And this is our little Merlin that hangs out here. And he has a mate too that hangs out, but we only see the one today. But we're always happy when we find him. There he is, a very good looking bird. You see when he bobs his head, you know he's on the hunt. He's wanting to chase one of these birds. He's really looking. Oh yeah. We have several birds of prey here. There's a kestrel that hangs out, a few red tails. There's a pair of juvenile coopers. And of course a couple of merlins. He's really intent on the hunt here. We really like that. A beautiful mallard duck. Look at this guy. My goodness, got a green head here, the male. This is a drake. My goodness. Our lighting is just perfect. Look at that. Waters are pretty calm, there's no breeze, and our sun is on our back. You look at the green highlights in his head and the white ring around his neck. Oh, I'll stay right on him. We like that. Yeah, they're getting spring fever. They already went through their mating ritual a little bit, dipping their beaks in the water and up and down with both of them with their beaks. And that's their little romantic display. And they mated once, and then they swam around a little bit. So everybody's getting ready. They got spring fever. Oh yeah, making those nice ripples there, showing all that green in his head there. This is our mallard. Good, healthy bird. She's not far. She's just a little ways away. She's doing her preening the same thing, so. Alright, well, we'll check on her then. Beautiful duck. Look at that, would you? My goodness. Getting everything all cleaned up, good reflection. Oh, wonderful. Oh yeah, he's gonna take a little bath here, just getting everything squared away. Look at this guy. She's coming over too. There we go. Both of them taking a bath now. They're just having one good time there. Look at these two. They're really enjoying it. Yep, got the hen and the drake right here. There we go. Well, they're certainly having a good time. You want to get those feathers all squared away. Well, here's one of our Cooper hawks drying off. And he's sitting right up in the top here at the thicket. Oh yeah, I can see a little orange on the breast. This is an adult here. I also saw the marsh hawk, the northern harrier, fly by. Could have been the female or it could have been a juvenile male, so I didn't close enough to see the color of his eyes. But this here is our Cooper hawk. So I've set up my tripod and see what's happening. And he's waiting for it to warm up a little bit. It's got plenty cool last night. Got down about almost freezing, so he's there warming up and drying off. You can hear the ducks, they're sailing in from every direction now. And he's spreading the wing feathers out a little bit more there, trying to get comfortable and dry. You can see he's looking around at all times. He's always on the hunt. There he is. He's seen something. Oh, he's very intent now. They're on the hunt and really going down. Look at him go. All right. We'll see what happens here. Nice male Cooper hawk, all fanned out, drying off. We're on Frager Road South and South 204th Street, just west of the horse track again. I've seen him here a couple of times. But he's all fanned out, and there's a red tail, about a quarter mile up the road here, and he's drying off too. Like I say, I've seen this. This appears to be adult male. I've seen him here before when it was raining, just sitting there trying to take it easy. So I'll see if I can sneak up a little closer, get another video. But he's all fanned out. I pulled in and he flew down on the grass. I actually came towards the car and then checked something out in the grass and flew back up here. Look how white the tips of his tail is. In good condition. Alright. We'll watch him for a little bit. A lot of ducks out now. They're all flooded off on the other side of the road, and down here the other day, and the peregrine was hunting them, so try to see what this guy is going to do here. Looks like it's just going to kind of fan out, dry off a little bit, do a little preening. Okay. He just flew over. He was in the tree all fanned out, and he detected some movement on this side of the fence, so he flew over here, and now he's seeing if anything's going to move. You can hear the ducks calling. There's a lot of ducks in the wetland, but there's also a lot of small birds, so we'll keep an eye on him for a little bit and see what he's up to. He's definitely alert. This guy's fluffed out a little bit. He had his tail fanned out a little bit earlier. Oh yeah, he's looking right over here now. But hopefully he'll have a little luck catching something. We'll be able to see him take out. Got his hackles up in the back of his head a little bit. All right. He's moving that head to the left and right. He's checking out everything that moves. Well, it's a good looking bird. You notice he has the gray cheeks right under his eyes. That's what the male coops. The females have the rusty orange like the bars on the chest, so that's the difference in the cheek markings. So when they're gray under their eyes, it's the male, the adult male. Oh, really looking now. Let's see what he's going to do here. He doesn't miss any movement. Alright. They're quick when they take off. You can hardly see them. It's just like a shot. Oh yeah, he hears them ducks too. He's got a good hunting spot. Alright. Well, it looks like he's going to sit for a while. And we'll see what else is going on. Well, there's our red-winged blackbird. A lot of water now, and showing off a few colors on his wing. Look at that. There's his little call. Beautiful. Sitting here on the railing. That's one of the railings around the horse track. We're down here by the Heritage Farm. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Look at those brilliant colors. That is just really good. It's a good looking bird. Oh yeah, this is his territory. He's up on the stump now on display, or on the post. What a beautiful bird. There's his call, and then he flashes that red and that yellow. Just beautiful. Really a good looking guy. Yeah, he's just hanging out on top of that little post, showing off his stuff. There he goes. Well, there's our Cooper hawk from this angle. Just sitting up here, it's kind of taking it easy. A little bit of filtered light today. And I think he wants to go ahead and preen up. The feathers are damp. Wants to dry off a little bit. It's a good looking adult Cooper hawk. There's also an eagle in the fir tree. And everything's watching the ducks. The wetland is flooded. There's just all kinds of ducks down here now. So this one's looking for small birds, and we actually saw the eagle with a duck the other day, so they are getting some of those. But the Cooper hawk here, he wants the small birds. He's watching everything. Trying to be inconspicuous, sitting still here. We like that. On the hunt. We're doing part of our Christmas bird watch here, the Audubon Bird Watch. We have an adult Cooper hawk here at Frager Road South and South 204th Street, Kent, Washington. There he goes. He's on the hunt and making his play. There he goes. Well, here's our eagle up in the conifer tree. We're at the end of South 204th Street, just west of the Heritage Farm horse track. We're down at the end where the two houses are. There's a big fir tree, and the bald eagle's up there looking around. We've been watching a Cooper. He's been up here too, so. But the bald eagle's just sitting here enjoying it, watching the ducks. We saw one catch or eating a duck the other day, so it was yesterday. So we know that the eagles are capable of catching ducks every once in a while, so. Well, this is one of the bald eagles in the area, just sitting up high in the fir tree, observing the ducks and watching everything that's going on here. And we're going to keep an eye on it. We have filtered light, and it's not raining, so we're just enjoying it. So we'll use this as for part of our Audubon Christmas bird watch. And we also saw a juvenile Cooper at the Boeing Aerospace Pond. So we've been out and about, and we're seeing quite a few things. This is a good looking eagle here. I'll try to zoom in on the head a little bit more and see what we get here. There we go. There, see how close we can get? Look at that. Oh yeah, I'll back off a little bit. Got a great perch here in the tree. They're up high and watching everything that moves. Alright, well the Cooper hawk flew down in the thicket. They went after a bird. He hasn't come out yet, so he's walking around in there doing something. We can't find him, so he's trying to catch something too. Well, we'll see what else is going on. Well, here's our mallard. She's sitting there just preening up, enjoying that sunshine. Yeah, she's got her beak stuck in there like she wants to take a little snooze now. Gonna rest for a while. Look at that reflection. The pond's just like a mirror almost. Oh yeah, look at that, would you? See a reflection right in the water? Looks really neat. The kingfisher's just right next to her trying to catch minnows. So she's just hanging out here and want to sit tight, I guess, hoping that the peregrine falcon doesn't see her fly, because she doesn't want to become the snack. Alright. I'm watching all the other birds fly by. Some of the ducks are coming in now too. A few things flying up and down the river, right by the Green River behind me. There's a pond behind her. Bald eagles hunt here too, and ospreys. We see many things at this spot. And we're right on the turnaround. Frager Road South, South 204th Street, Kent, Washington. There she's fanning her tail out. Yeah, I think she's going to preen up a little bit, looks like. Well, she's a little damp. She wants to dry off some of her feathers. Oh yeah, she's going to get all squared away now. I love that face. Look at that. There we go. Getting her feet all comfortable. But you see, she's still alert. She looked to the left and the right, preen a little bit here, but she's always on the hunt. Something moves, she'll be right on it. Now she's going to do her tail a little bit, fan that out and preen it up. Oh yeah. We certainly like this. Now she's looking over here. And there she goes, flying off on the hunt. All right. Oh, she's going to look over on this side now. There she goes. We're going to get to see her. There's that white spot I was talking about on the top of her back there. Oh, yeah. I just love that copper color. When the sun hits it and when she flies, it's just gorgeous. Oh, look at her stretch now. Isn't that nice? She's really putting on a show today. Now you can see all the feathers and her colors. She's just a beautiful creature. Yep. Get all squared away here. Now she's going to work on them breast feathers. Now you can see that owl type face when she looks over here. I haven't seen a male. I did see one time down here, but I think this is the resident female that hangs out in the area, and I think she actually nests here too. Anyway, we're always glad to find her. And I see she's got a couple of white spots in the back of her wing there too. But you can see her when she hunts. She sails over the marsh low and has got her over her scratch up, got her wings up in the dihedral position, and she sails. It's a wonderful creature. We see a lot of birds of prey on this spot. Merlins, Coopers, peregrine hunts down here. This is the hot spot. Frager Road South and South 204th Street. We'll check around and see what else is in the area. Now here's our red-tailed hawk. It's a juvenile. We're down in Kent, Washington by the Green River. There's two of these youngsters. They've been hunting here. They hatched out here, of course. We see them by every time we come down here now. And the adults are also in the area. They keep an eye on them. And they're catching their own food now, of course. September. And this one here is very close to the road. We've got nice sunshine, and he's out here trying to catch something. His sibling is up the road about a half mile, hunting from the top of a fir tree. And we're just keeping an eye on him. We happened to drive by and had the opportunity. The sun was right, so I thought we'd make a little video of it. But this, I believe, is a juvenile red tail. He's sitting here in his favorite tree. He's been here a couple of times when we come by. And we're just kind of excited about it. We saw the peregrine falcon on the Boeing Aerospace building again, and it's in the morning, so that means she either fed good yesterday or caught something early this morning. So we saw the osprey on the radio tower at the Boeing Aerospace, and peregrine falcon on her building right next to the Boeing pond there. And we're down by the Green River, down by the horse track. That's where the red tails are. And it's a good place for bird watching. But our lighting's good. And this bird moving his head around, hunting, looking every which way. And we saw the other one go down to the ground and come back up where I saw a rodent. But they sit there and are patient, and they'll catch some food. Oh yeah, he's looking down now a little bit. We'll just keep an eye on him for a little bit here and see what happens. Maybe he'll pounce down in the grass and catch something. I'm looking at his crop. Doesn't look like he's ate yet today. We'll see what he's going to do. Seems fairly relaxed. But they can say, oh, he's going to turn around though. Look at that, would you? Flapping them wings, looking good. Yeah, he turned around and gave us another view here. Well, looks like he's going to preen up a little. Oh, there he goes, up higher a little bit. See if I can pan over there. Oh yeah, he might be thinking about flying. Oh, he's sitting there giving us another angle. That's good. Yeah, he just did a different position there. Well, I think we'll call that good then. Well, here's our red tail eating something. I don't have an idea what it is, but he was down in the grass and flew over here to his favorite tree. He's not exactly giving us his best side, but we'll see what happens here when he might turn around. Yeah, he's trying to figure out what he got. He caught some kind of prey. We've seen him here many times. We come down the Frager Road. He's this is 204th and Frager, I believe. And there's 2 juvenile red tails and 2 adults that hang out here. And this is his favorite tree, and he's obviously caught something and he's eating it. So we'll let it run a little bit. We got good lighting and see what happens here. I said I'm not sure what he caught, but could have been some kind of rodent. We're seeing a lot of birds. I've seen a nice blue heron earlier, made a video of that. But the sky is just beautiful. It's blue. This guy's got a meal going on here. Still working on that, so hoping to see him turn around a little bit. We actually seen a sharp shin earlier, and we're hoping to find him again now that the lighting got better and warmed up a little more, but he's left the area. There's a kind of a side view a little bit of the bird, cleaning his beak. Oh yeah, nice side view of him. Looks like he might be done eating. Hopefully he'll turn around a little bit. Oh, he's enjoying that sunshine. Now he's cleaning his beak up after they eat. That's their routine. It's interesting with that, in the summertime, the hummingbird will come down and get those little pieces of meat. That's why they like hanging around the Cooperhawk nest. They get a little protein that way so they don't have to catch insects. A lot of people think they live on nectar alone, but they don't. Oh yeah, this is a nice red-tailed scene. We really got good lighting. I think it's going to work out. All right, now he's going to turn around faces. Now isn't that nice? We're patient now. We got both sides of him. Oh yeah. Look at that blue sky. Isn't that wonderful? We got many birds here. We're not far from the KOA campground, Camp Washington. Boeing Aerospace facility just on the other side of the Green River there. Every time we come down, we get these wonderful birds. And today we got the red tail here. We got him eating his food, cleaning up his beak a little bit. Well, he's gonna go back, get it clean. And that blue sky is just wonderful. Well, I think we'll call that good then. Looks like he's about finished. Alright, this is the address of the new eagle nest, South 204th Street and Arilla Road South. It's right up by the St. Patrick Cemetery. I'll back off and we'll zoom in on that. It's a great place to park. I have this field I'm standing in and the nest trees at the other end. But it's easy to find. It's the location. Right here is the cemetery. You park right here. Plenty of parking space. And there you go, St. Patrick Cemetery, Kent, Washington. So you just park right there and get a good view of the nest, so it should be good observation. All right then. Walk into this clearing here that when they leveled it all out, is that tree right there all by itself. Alright, coming back in now. Maybe we'll see the other one bring the stick. Another eagle nest. There we go. Alright. They can see everything from here, down in the valley, and all the ducks and the ponds and all the geese, all the way over the horse track, the Green River. Great spot. Alright, well, it looks like it's going to be a good nest right next to the trunk there. That's about as close as we can get. Lighting's going a little bit. It's overcast today. I'll back off here a little. Saw one fly in with a stick, and they're busy working on it. Crows have been hollering, so we're all excited about it. Found a new eagle nest getting made right now. They just flew into the stick. We've been looking for it several trips down here, but we could never see it. You can just see it in there. It's well hidden right next to the trunk. But you go down by the Heritage Horse Farm, and you go right to the end of South 204th Street, and you park right there by the St. Patrick Cemetery, and it's the big fir tree that's kind of standing out by itself. They just cleared out the whole area here. It's a big cleared off spot, and it's the only tree right about in the middle. I'll back off and give you a look at it. It's easy to find. Great place to park. So there's a tree, and then you can see the deciduous one next to it. And there's the big cleared off area. They just cleared out a bunch of buildings about 6 months ago. Alright, coming back in now. And there we are. Well, how exciting is that? Another eagle nest. Oh, they're just working away there. Come in a little bit more. There they are. What a great spot. They got a big wetland down below, and there's always some water around the horse track. And they got the river over there right by the Heritage Farm where they catch their fish. Just working away there, getting that stick in there. Well, we'll share this with our fellow eagle watchers. I got another one here for them to watch. What a great find. Right during the Audubon bird watch. How about that? Alright then. Well, we'll see if we can sneak up a little closer next time.